Stupid superstition.
The school hallway buzzed with excitement. Christmas break started tomorrow and everyone was eager to leave. But first, whispers of the red stocking ritual spread like wildfire among the students. "Hang an empty red stocking on Christmas Eve," they whispered, "and something amazing will happen." It was a tradition that had been passed down for years. Most kids laughed it off as a silly prank, a way to pass the time. But for some, a seed of curiosity was planted. Jake overheard the whispers. "Stupid superstition," he scoffed, but he couldn't shake the thought. Christmas was just another day for Jake. No excitement, no joy, no family, no presents, just another night alone in his room. The holiday spirit was nowhere to be found. As the other kids rushed out, Jake felt a familiar pang of loneliness. Boredom gnawed at him, making the emptiness even more profound. Maybe, just maybe, the ritual could be a distraction, a way to break the monotony, even if just for a night.
It's just a stocking, just a stupid dare. But why did it feel so significant?
Jake's room was dark, lit only by the streetlights outside. Shadows danced on the walls, creating an eerie atmosphere. A single bare Christmas tree stood in the corner, a reminder of holidays past. It looked lonely, almost forgotten. An old red stocking lay forgotten in a box of decorations. Dust had settled on it, a testament to its long neglect. He pulled it out, the fabric worn thin with time. It felt strangely cold in his hand, almost as if it held a secret. He looked at the clock. 11:45 p.m., almost time. The seconds seemed to drag on, each one louder than the last. According to the whispered instructions, the ritual had to begin at midnight. He could still hear the voice in his head, guiding him. He pinned the stocking to his window frame, the emptiness of it mirroring the emptiness in his heart. It swayed slightly, as if waiting. Each tick of the clock amplified the silence in the room. The anticipation was almost unbearable, filling the air with tension.
This is stupid. I should just rip the stocking down and forget about it. Why am I even doing this?
11:58 p.m. The seconds seemed to drag on forever. His heart pounded in his chest, each beat louder than the last. This was stupid. He should just rip the stocking down and forget about it. But something held him back. 11:59 p.m. He took a deep breath, trying to steady his nerves. The instructions were simple. Stare at the stocking, don't look away no matter what. It sounded easy enough, but the tension was unbearable. The clock struck 12. He stared intently at the empty stocking, his breath catching in his throat. What was supposed to happen now? The room grew colder. A shiver ran down his spine, making him feel more vulnerable than ever. The hair on his arms stood on end. He could have sworn he heard a faint whisper, just beyond the realm of his senses. Was it his imagination, or was something really there? But he didn't look away. He couldn't. The ritual had to be completed, no matter the cost.
Jake.
The whisper grew louder, swirling around him like a cold, chilling wind. It seemed to be coming from the Christmas stocking itself. The stocking started to sway, slowly at first, then more violently. His eyes remained glued to it, a strange mix of fear and anticipation gripping him tightly. Suddenly the room was filled with an unnatural, bone-chilling chill. He felt a presence, dark and heavy, pressing down on him. And then he saw it. Two glowing embers appeared within the stocking's depths, like eyes peering out from the darkness. A wide, chilling smile stretched across the stocking's fabric, and a voice, raspy and cold, whispered his name.
Jake.